Ball. Drew said, let me get some of these paint points real fast. Matchups.
Why do you say that?
I just think
Nets not great at defending without fouls.
Well, there's a difference between physicality and fouling, right? The Nets will tell you we don't get the calls, and he's probably right. Rookie
Getting the calls, or are they not defending with their arms out?
with how much pushing and shoving.
the refs kind of anticipate you playing that way.
If he breathed on somebody, he got called for a foul. Sometimes
battling with Nick Claxton on the screen. They trapped a lot in that game.
their sail, but they kept.
Love that about him.
Never a doubt. That's tanking as an organization.
That's like playground stuff. It's amazing. Trying to get best value for us.
In state championships at Medfield.
And Baylor Shireman on the floor. Jackie.
Actually on a service trip there with Amy Latimer, the former president of the Garden. And they got the moms involved. And that's a country where we're
early.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, you learn so much about, you know, the world and who you are as a
night long. So if you can, please visit shootingtouch.com. That bucket from Keon Johnson. Try to hang on to past this season.
I would say he's
from long range. His first three after starting up.
So good, and he does it quietly, you know, but he does it
years in a row. I've never seen it.
Well, they were the same teeth. Permanent teeth.
It's just a really painful. Did the jersey exchange, but the whole time you're looking where it's.
Think about that, Jackie. This Nets team, like we talked about,
like the Sixers right now. Daryl Morey, you think he's just like, please
help my team to lose more. Celtics down.
When it stops, you're gonna have to try and guess what are the next lyrics.
Diamond stuck with it, remained resilient, came back. Grateful to have you on our broadcast. More importantly, getting ready.
For multiple reasons. I'm just really happy. It's hard to get to this point, and I'm just...
An exciting time for the franchise.
Absolutely. You know, the more that you can get out of it, I think it's just going to be a lot of fun this year.
Got my tickets already.
I say, buy those tickets now.
Oh, their his whole mantra is 25 points or less in the first quarter.
From three. Joe's not going to like that. It's Peyton Pritchard.
Nope. Shireman. See, guys like this.
Isn't his rookie season. I mean, when you were a rookie, it's defense.
That defense, at the end of the day, whether you're scoring or not, defense is the...
Jackie, what do you think of that addition?
Well, I don't think they're going to be looking at Torrey to jack up. I liked it because it's a guy that's been...
To a new team in the middle of the season, how challenging.
Work, he's been there before, you know, just a...
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that.
Is that bad? I'm sorry. It's kind of like before. I was telling Diamond, no one's going to think that's cool.
What do you wear?
Tree Torns.
I'll have you in those.
No. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't wear those to the Garden.
They're going to come back
right.
someday. Shireman,
That would have been nice. The Celtics look to make a comeback in the second quarter. It is the have 4 fast break points, although you don't like to see
that. Even with their two of their best defenders out right.
Up for 2 from the lane.
One less 3 than them. Now we knew that they go in the...
Peyton Pritchard drives baseline. Taking on Trendon Watford.
Forward. Step back, you know, draws the foul, you know.
Performance analytics presented by Franklin Temple. Averaged just 40 points in the paint against the rest of the...
A little bit small down there, you know. It's something that you can't really...
Atkinson, in one of his timeouts when they're one of those great Cleveland games, he's like, consider that a win, even if they're scoring in the paint. Hitting threes, and maybe they get a little out of sorts. I don't know if there's something to...
Game has gone with the threes as Sam Hauser puts...
I don't love ISO threes when you're at the top and you...
Seem fine with it as well.
They sure do.
I feel like a lot of times we can get a bad threes off the bench in a single season and counting. The reality is all of those, almost all, are good
for them, and you know, it's kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Kind of game shooting 25% from the three-point line, though.
No, which is to mention, you know, they can do so much. They can shoot it.
As I said before, I think teams that like to run up and down, be able to defend in the paint, and you have to be able to score in the paint. And there's sometimes defensively they can throw so many big bodies at you.
And a 3 from the back.
That is block, you know, that's a tough one.
He checks.
He does, yep.
A game.
That's a tip.
Well, that's what Joe Mazzulla will tell you, is because he works so hard, leeway here and there. teams do.
They do.
First. So we'll see what it looks like. And way for 900 for his career.
Unafraid because it was such a. I mean, last year.
It's such a big target down there. I mean, if you
He did, and he warned Kristaps. He told him,
Just like, please.
help my team to lose more.
He's one of the all-time greats.
for multiple reasons, I'm just really happy to get out of it. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun this year.
Got my
Joe's not going to like that. It's Peyton Pritchard. When you were a rookie, it's defense.
That defense, at the end of the day, whether you're scoring or not, defense is.
So far tonight, I'm not going to do that math. Math's not one of my strengths, but shout out to Tito's.
do, I guess, 21% from three-point line, but you can't let the other.
2 for 2 from 3. He'll get there.
Let's see what Joe said. I think Joe.
With the double
There's
big.
Cater right there. Perfect.
You know, I'm imagining Joe Mazzulla's like, we got to get downhill.
Since he arrived last year.
Yeah, I think it's good for him.
Nimi says he likes it, Trendon Watford.
Yeah, not all bigs like that. Now he's in Portland. He's hurt, I think, last time I checked.
Harder than I've ever been coaching my whole life, and I'm super. James Wade, man.
There you go.
James Wade, first All-Star.
He shows, he rolls. That's what you want. Don't move into him. He got called for that so many times. He's really, it's a work in progress, but it's an important. Oh, look at that, Drew Holiday. The things I'm talking about being the adult in the room. Drew, I'm not happy with that.
No, absolutely not.
Nick Claxton, the Celtics got out to a quick lead, much too soon. This is a different.
But again, so much improved body control there.
Some rest. Kristaps Porzingis playing through. It's really on. These are the moments that these guys are working so.
We'll see if the Celtics can turn it around, but I'm confident in them.
That board with qualifying purchase. The Celtics' next 6 games are the glass. Jackie, the Celtics always at this point in the season.
As much rest as they need, I'd sprinkle a little rest.
No question. And that season, and that is the postseason. Zaire Williams looking pretty. Who does not like to use his timeouts? 3 minutes to halftime against the Nets.
Yeah, White and Holiday.
Yeah.
Good old faithful.
And Kristaps Porzingis, that was our Subaru match. That one to go.
So misses are contagious too. Team that's playing really, really, really hard.
For the Nets, but Zaire Williams and Day'Ron Sharpe also. I think they probably tried to, couldn't get a deal.
Himself for much less either, because he can be part of your future, and they have so many draft
under Sean Marks. Derek White still shaking his head.
Not ideal.
Game back off of that illness. He starts tonight 5 for games. Watch from the bench, watch from the locker room a lot of times.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Wow. He was so honest about it, was it? Because people were like, well, when's he coming back? He's got like a...
That was a nice play by
hunting for a block.
Or in the final minute of the first half of this all-female.
No excuse.
Still trying to find some footing here. Block.
We got one.
Diamond, you ask and you
to start speaking some more things out loud.
Yes, speak it into my fault. I jinxed it. That was all me.
But see here.
Points, but it feels like more here in this first half.
Well, because my favorite part about Peyton Pritchard, his offensive rebound.
Yeah, and Peyton's got.
Defensively, they're doing a solid job rebounding, and that is a constant. Mazzulla talks about it all the time on the margins. It's not.
One stat difference can.
Great ball movement by Porzingis. That's a one-handed. Like I swear that.
Latvia. He learns it in Latvia.
All right, but there's
quarter.
Kristaps Porzingis in that first half, 5 for 7. Starts it off.
Great take.
Usually,
got the memo.
It's the fourth quarter when Derek White.
See that? That's a.
That's a foul.
Zaire Williams. I don't think they're. Derek stuffed at the rim. The Nets have gone cold here.
And it's just like, hey, what happened?
And sometimes not.
Got a little groove going.
He admonishes his players rarely. I'm just wondering.
He talked about it last season.
To that, the first game I came back.
There he is.
Oh, look at Scal. It's a good look. I'll switch jerseys with me. You got Derek White. I'm going to go for Scal.
I can get you a Brian Scalabrine jersey.
I'll take that.
Feeling comfortable. 3 for 7 from the floor, 2 for 5 from 3.
Something to keep an eye on.
Well, just his second game, the entire fourth quarter on Saturday night, so he's capable. Ken Johnson probing. Celtics started out hot in the third quarter, but Dick Light, that makes 900 career blocks for.
Be out for a month. I just punched her so hard.